Okay. I think that I am live. I'm 2 minutes late. Oops, my bad. I tried to get started on time, but I was having slight technical difficulties. This is the first calling this. I don't know what it is. It's the Thursday Money Mojo show. Had no clue what I was going to do with this. I was just thinking, I've been thinking a lot about content calendars and how I want to present my content and what do I want to do and all of this good, lovely, wonderful, creative stuff. When I decided that March was going to be my 2016 reboot, it's like, oh, you're rebooting everything. Fuck. Ugh. Okay. So Thursday is my money day. Every week, Thursday is my money day. And the reason for this is a magical reason. Thursday is the day of Jupiter. Jupiter is about prosperity. And hopefully this is working because I keep freezing. Jupiter is the planet of prosperity. So it rules prosperity, it rules abundance, it rules expansion. Jupiter's a really big freaking planet. So it rules expansion, it rules growth, it rules abundance, it rules money. Jupiter is also transiting through Virgo right now for the next, I think, until this year. So I'm a Virgo. Jupiter is transiting through my sun sign, which means lots of great things. So I do every Thursday, I do my money rituals. I also do my bookkeeping on Thursdays. Any kind of accounting tasks that I need, any invoices that I've been avoiding sending to clients. I pay my bills on Thursdays and that sort of thing. I do my major money mindset work on Thursdays. Lately, and we froze again. Damn it. Okay, so Kimberly says she can see me just fine despite the freezing. It's still broadcasting, so I'm going to keep going. She said, Kimberly Farrell says, I've been avoiding panicking about money and attempting to be receptive to the flow of money. Still, it's not flowing how I'd like. Tips. P.S. I can see you just fine despite the freezing. It's still broadcasting. Okay, so here's the problem. If you are attempting to do something, that means you're not actually doing it. If you're trying, there is no try. Try or do not try. There is no try. There is only do. However that goes, however that Yoda thing goes. You are either doing or you are not doing. You are not trying. You are not attempting. You are doing. You might not be having the results that you want, but you're still doing. It's practice. And you keep practicing and you keep going. Consistency is the only way to get money flowing. It's magically the only way, practically the only way, business the only way. It's consistency. Doing it over and over and over again. I used to think that it took 21 days to start a habit, and I've seen this all over the place. In fact, I just was reading an article earlier today that someone was like, 21 days to start a habit. Neurologically, we know this is not true now. Now it's more like 70 to 90 days to get a habit to stick, which is why when I'm doing next month, the 108-day Unlock Your Magic program, that's one of the reasons why it's that long, because it's about creating daily habits of putting magic into your life. And you can't build a habit. It takes about 3 months. 3 months to build a habit. So to get that flow going, one thing that I have found really helpful is focusing on quarterly. What do you want to make this quarter? And then breaking down your goals to the monthly and the weekly and the daily. Because it takes that 3 months. We kind of live on these seasonal cycles. And we're finding that everybody works like that. Panic. Trust me. I know about panic when it comes to money. And what do we do? And panic is never, ever, ever good for money. Panic drives money away. Panic freezes us up. Panic blocks our flow. So with panic, do whatever the fuck it takes to stop panicking. Sometimes we have to break down and get a part-time job. Hopefully not. Usually we can break down and maybe do a side gig, maybe offer a flash sale, do something to get the money flowing in so that you can break the panic. Because the more you get sucked into the panic cycle, the worse that's going to get. I'm going to check my notifications. I got tagged. Let's see. Having a reboot. March is really... I don't pay nearly as much attention to astrology as it probably sounds like I do. I might get a glance here and there. My attention span is about the length of a headline. So when I said that March is going to be a reboot month for me, it had nothing to do with the astrology. It was only after I said March is going to be a reboot month for me that all of a sudden I start seeing articles and I start seeing stuff about astrology, that the way everything is lining up for March, really, we just exited this big, long, sort of disastrous cycle, and now it's a reboot. We get to start fresh and anew and blah, 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 blah. I literally just get these feelings. I just know that this is what it is. Okay, March is a reboot. We're going to reboot 2016. Here we go, blah, 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 blah. And then I get all of the confirmation. It's beautiful. I fucking love it. It's magic. It's magic. I just know shit. So let's talk. I want to talk. You know what I want to talk about? I want to talk about let's talk about some of the goodies that I have on my desk. I have been really fucking lazy the last few weeks. I've not actually been sitting at my desk. I have been sitting in bed with my lap desk. I don't sit in bed all the time. I'm not in bed all day long nonstop. But when I'm working, I'm sitting in bed with my blankets on, all cozied up. And I have this nice little lap desk. And I keep tarot decks next to me because you never know when you might need those. I keep my Kindle, but that's not what y'all want to see. Y'all want to see my magic. So first of all, if you are going to get any, since this is Money Thursday, if you're going to get any crystals, if you're going to get any stones for abundance, for any kind of money magic, green aventurine are my go-to stones for money magic. I actually have more than just these two, but these are the two that I keep right here on my little desk. One of the reasons I love green aventurine, not just because it's a really good money, prosperity, abundance stone, but because it's also really good for stabilizing psychic zappage of electronics. Before I started keeping green aventurine right next to my computer, I used to zap the whole internet when I was doing that whole crown chakra wide open, downloading the secrets of the universe type shit. The whole internet would just freeze. When I get high vibe, the tech problems go crazy. I still sort of have some little issues with it slowing down, but the green aventurine has actually helped to keep the internet from completely crashing. Like almost all of 2014, the internet was awful because I hadn't yet learned how to regulate some of that energy flowing through. It was crazy. So let's see, what other goodies do I have? So, we're going to have a contest. We're going to have a contest in the group, and I'm going to announce this in the group after the broadcast. We're going to have a contest. When I was in Chicago, I went to this little shop, this little magic shop, and I got this little wooden spirit skull. It's actually a bead. If you see at the bottom, there's a hole there, and at the top, there's a hole there. And it's really shiny because as part of my daily money ritual, this little skull sits right here on my desk. As part of my daily money ritual, I anoint my little skull, my little wooden skull with, I'm going to show you. I got these at the same shop in Chicago. Millionaire oil and money drawing oil. So, but my little skull, my beautiful little skull here, doesn't have a name yet. And so my skull wants to be named. I posted once like a week or so ago that I can't find my skull, and this was it. She was hiding on me. So we're going to have a contest in the group. I'm going to post in a little bit, and we're going to have a contest to name my skull. And the winner is going to get a one-on-one session with me. How about a power shadow session? Free power I don't know what they're going to be called yet, but it's going to be about a 2-hour shadow work session. So, every day I anoint my skull with those 2 oils. Let's see, what else do I keep? I have this. It is sort of like this bead pendant thing, and it's a goddess, a little very small. Then let's see. A lot of my stones are very multi-purpose. Like my why can't I think of the name of this one right now? If you know stones, it's blue with gold. Lapis lazuli. That's what this one is. This one I bought at my local farmer's market. So Flint has been in the news for the last several months because of our water situation, but we do actually have a lot of great things here. There's a lot of really great stuff, and we have a nationally award-winning farmer's market, and one of the booths sells stones. So I have this lapis lazuli. Basically, I'm showing y'all my little mini altar. I have a amethyst pyramid, a quartz point, my beautiful, beautiful pendulum. It's an abundance prosperity pendulum. Can't remember the stone name. I'll look it up in a minute. So let me see. What else do we have? Check my notifications again. Kimberly says, flash sales are hard. She expects them to be hot, but if there's minimal response, it's pretty disappointing. I've kind of had hit or miss with flash sales. Sometimes they go like whoosh. Other times they go like, One of the things that I am working on is I am setting up a set of experiments with magical timing where I'm going to be using the planetary hours and planetary days and working with the energy to specifically time promotional posts and various different kinds of posts, and using Facebook analytics to see what kind of a difference it makes. The very first magically timed post that I specifically consciously did the other day, I posted, and 2 minutes later, I got an over $800 payment that I was not expecting to get that day. Like, seriously, magically timed, Jupiter hour, post, bam, money. Oh, I like this. Let's see what we could do. Let's see. I'm wandery. I am babbly. I know. Okay, so Thursday, after this, I am going to be doing some writing because I am working on the mapping your shadow lines. Shadow lines. What are shadow lines? The mapping your shadow lines workshop. I'm working on the workbook, and I'm planning that out, and it's Saturday, so I have so much to do. It's only $20. It is going to be live, but it's going to be recorded, so you don't have to be there live. Live is going to be pretty much just like this, me talking. There are going to be some guided journeys to meet guides, guardians, heroes, and assistants and that sort of thing, the kind of helpers that you're going to need when you're doing Shadowland journeys, as well as guiding you through a couple of Shadowland journeys and talking about various other things that you can do and ways that you can do this sort of very personal visualized shadow work. And there's also going to be a workbook that will also function as a journal, and that is only $20. because this is kind of a beta offering. I'm kind of testing all of this stuff out to see, is this really what Gwen wants to do? So far, Gwen loves this more than anything else she's done, but we all know that Gwen has hummingbird brain, and who knows, it might go zoom at any point. I wasn't sure how long this was going to go. I'm kind of liking it at the 15-minute mark because I don't feel like I have much else to say right now. But I am going to do this every Thursday. They are going to be recorded, and I'm going to be having them set up on a web page. Maybe I will even get things set up so that everybody can submit questions. But that's going to be it for now, and I will see everybody on Facebook. Bye-bye.